Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another vlog. We're doing a bus vlog today. Basically, the agenda is going to be replacing these steps. As you can see, they are kind of cruddy and kind of beat up, so my dad's gonna help me fix that. Yeah, nothing too much. I did a quick pre-trip on the bus. We are looking good, sounding good. Just gotta fix that. I gotta fix these mirror brackets too. I don't know if that's gonna be a today thing or what, but they're getting a little loose. Anyways, we're all aired up. We're ready to go. So let's go for a drive. I've been idling for a while, so that's why the engine warn came on. So one thing that drives me crazy about BlueBirds, so if you notice, I opened the door, and I don't know if you can see it, but watch the stepwell lights. Door's open, I close the door, and now they go off. So one thing that drives me crazy about BlueBirds. I like the lights to go off as soon as the doors close. But anyways, let's get going. Actually, you know what? It's a nice day. I don't even know why I have my jacket on. Well, it's like 53. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I just got a bath. A shower. Cold, disgusting water just went down my sleeve. Okay. We're just, you know what? Screw it. Ooh. Oh, that's so gross and nasty. Anyways, if you've been wondering why I haven't really posted anything lately, I have been so sick, and I'm finally feeling better. Like, I'm finally to the point where I'm alive. Like last week I posted a short video, but oh my goodness. I mean, even now I still have a pretty bad cough. I don't think I'm getting rid of that cough anytime soon. But, oh, just been miserable. So I'm finally feeling better. So I hope all of you have been doing well. All right. So, fun tip about automatic gates. If you're a bus driver, always wait for the gate to open fully. These things can be so temperamental, like you might start going and then the thing will just suddenly reverse on you. Just wait for take the extra 10 seconds, wait for that gate to fully open, and then go. Because those things wait for no one. But yeah, I am so happy to be back behind the wheel of a bus. It has been way too long. I mean, it's been a week. Or no, it's been 2 weeks for this bus, since I've driven this bus. We are in bus 15, by the way. This is the one that needs, well, both of them need step replacement, but this one is probably the worst. And then we're just gonna sit here and wait. I hate that sign. It is right in my vision. Do 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 do, do, do. Should be clear. Clear this way. Yeah, we're good this way too. I don't need both lanes. I just like to have the option. So yeah, hope you've all been well. I've been watching the channel subscriber count grow, so it's pretty awesome that there's a lot of bus enthusiasts out there like me who like just random behind the scenes stuff. And you know, like that's really kind of the purpose of the channel. Kind of give you a behind the scenes look at what it's like running a bus company, a startup bus company. I know there's a lot of great driver channels out there. Like I enjoy watching you know, all these school bus drivers, just because I'm not a school bus driver. I drive a bus that looks like a school bus. I drive an old school bus, but I'm not a school bus driver, so it's always good to get other perspectives. You know, the other thing is, like, I'm management for a small bus company, so you know, like, I have more on my plate. I used to just be a driver, but these days I do a little bit more than just drive. Like, I have to deal with compliance, safety, fleet management. I have so many things on my plate. Like, I wish I could just go back to driving, not have to worry about like maintenance and this and that, you know. I wish I could just drive. Driving is fun. And I wish I could just drive. But I get to do more than just drive, so in case you're wondering what this channel is ever about and why it might take me a while to get things uploaded, it's because I have 1.5 million things on my plate, and I'm doing just more than driving. So, and don't get me wrong, I love driving. I try to drive as much as I can. Like, that is my one promise. Like, said if I ever got into like management or anything, like, I want to do some of the day-to-day stuff, and that includes driving. I'm a bus people, I don't have pickup. I go from 0 to 60 in like 60. I know some of you ask about interstate driving. I hate driving on the interstate in buses. Well, these buses. You know, while these can go on the interstate, they just have slow pickup. And we have a lot of this going on, all this construction. lanes narrow, people can't drive. It's not fun. I really only like driving on the interstate if I have to, or if things open up. But I owe y'all a long driving video with a lot of interstates, so it's coming. It's coming. Probably next weekend I might be able to do one. My schedule might be free enough. It's actually going to be like summer next weekend. So we'll see. I try and do what I can, you know. I love the POV videos. I love watching POV videos, so I want to make sure I give you guys some POV videos. Wow, my mirrors got knocked out of alignment. I gotta fix those. Now the mirrors are out of alignment, or I'm out of alignment. Yeah, next weekend it's supposed to be hot. Well, not hot, but like in the 80s, which is very unusual for this time of year. I mean, we're wrapping up February. It's next weekend, March? I don't know. I think it is. Yeah, what am I saying? Today's the 28th. Today's the last day of February. Tomorrow's the first day of March, so at least we're getting into spring. So does anyone else hate the construction where they shift lanes over and you have to drive like on the seam? I hate driving on the seam, especially in large vehicles, because I feel it more. It like sucks in the tires, and I hate it because I feel those bumps and it drives me nuts. Sometimes they do a decent job with it, sometimes they don't. Come on, buddy. Okay, I'm going 68. People. That's the other reason why I'm not a fan of interstate driving. The people don't know how to drive. They speed up, they slow down, they speed up, they slow down. They slow down a lot faster than I slow down. I don't know how many of you know, but ideally you shouldn't be just riding your brakes. The good driver barely touches their brakes. That's why I wish I had an engine brake or an exhaust brake, so that way I could, you know, use my brakes less. But the government didn't order these buses with exhaust brakes or engine brakes, so if I do a custom order on one, I am requesting an engine brake or an exhaust brake. usually when people see a big bus coming, they jump over. So this is going to be interesting. One of the intersections I have to go through, I have to like merge across 3 lanes of traffic, and that's hard enough doing in a car. It is downright difficult in a bus. So that'll be interesting. I'm so excited to get these step treads replaced. I've mentioned it a few times that this bus came from Fort Meade, and so it was military. This bus was a shuttle bus for one of the educational campuses on Fort Meade. And you know, soldiers, they well, just people in the military, you know, they generally wear some pretty thick boots, and those boots just chew up step treads. Like, these are the original step treads for this bus, like you can see, kind of, and they are just chewed up. The rest of the floor is fine, because once you know, if you're just walking normally, you're good. But when you're like going up and down stairs, those military boots will just chew the flooring up. And that's what happened there. They got chewed up. And that's why we're replacing them. I ordered the replacement step treads from BlueBird back in like October or November. They've been sitting on that front seat for quite some time. I got the first step in. That one was easy because that's not a steel backing. And in case you're curious, these step treads come in different kinds. There's like aluminum, steel, and like a plastic. Obviously, I don't have any tools that can drill through steel easily, which is why I'm taking the bus to my dad's, because my dad has tools that can cut through, or you know, get through, you know, not only the step treads but the step well. And they're not like pre-drilled or anything, so, because at the factory they just, you know, they have air tools and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how much military boots will chew up step treads. Because like, I'll look at buses on GovDeals and other auction sites that are older than 2015, and the step treads are in like perfect condition. And well, that's because kids, and especially tennis shoes, don't tear up step treads. Military boots will tear up step treads. So it's kind of funny, like, they're like, where I got these buses from, they deal a lot with like government surplus vehicles. And some of the other buses they have came from other branches of the government. Like they have some Thomas C2s, well, B2 buses that came from the Department of the Navy. And the step treads are in like perfect condition. All right, here comes the fun exit. Start slowing down here. And this is where I have to cut across like 3 lanes of traffic. And it's already pretty damn tight. Sorry, pretty dang tight. Oop. Whew, sometimes you get lucky with the traffic lights. Williamsburg Police. Howdy, officer. And for this one, we want to be in the inner lane. Anyway, since I'm almost there, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and in a few seconds, you're going to see some brand new step treads. Look at that. Brand new steps. I have the AC on because it's a little warm. So, just an FYI. Made a little pit stop. And now we are out of here. And we got somebody coming in. Don't mind me. Ugh. All right. Let's get out of here. It's been a long day. The other reason why I have the AC going is the amount of chemicals we put on these stairs to clean rust and everything else. Let's just say I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Oop, 35 in here. All right. Yeah, so it was a pretty good day. Did a lot. Well, got all that fixed up. So when I took off the old step treads, turns out there was quite a bit of rust. The stairs were a little rustier than I had assumed they were. You could see straight down to the ground. You know, like I've mentioned plenty of times, this bus came from the coast, And that salty air really did a number. So, yeah. Anyways, we are on the way home. We got a bit of a drive, so we're not actually going to the yard. I have some touch-up work to do on the stairs tonight, which is the only reason why we're not going to the yard. I tell you, these traffic lights, they'll get you. Do you think I can take the bus through there? Nope. No, car wash. Bus needs a wash. Needs a wash bad. That's the problem. There's no like truck washes or anything like car washes big enough to take a bus through around here. But this bus needs a good wash. Make sure no one's coming. Yeah, so we've been looking in this area to find some land for a bus lot. Nothing yet. Well, I take that back. We do have some candidates, and they look promising. The problem is zoning. Problem's always zoning. So like, we need a place where we can do some light maintenance. And around here, people, for whatever reason, do not like to look at you doing light maintenance. Like, you have to do it inside of a garage, which is fine. It's acceptable. It's understandable. But you know, there's just no turnkey facilities. Ooh, that sun is bright. That's the only thing. There's nothing turnkey. And so we would have to build. Hello. But that's all right. We are perfectly fine with that. So it's just a matter of, you know, finding a location that actually works for us and what we're looking for. But we'll find it. It's out there. I believe it is. It'll take time, but it's all good, my friends. It's all good. Now this trucker behind me kind of backed off. I think he realized, hey, this bus can get up to speed. Yeah, you know, it takes me like 60 seconds to go from 0 to 60. But you know, once I hit highway speeds, I can maintain highway speeds. It's just that if I get slowed down, that's where we have the issue. Like, I am not yet, I'm at 69. Speed limit's 70. And I'm passing cars in the hammer lane. The cars are in the hammer lane, they're not hammering. Ah! So yeah, we're getting booked up for wedding season. That's becoming our bread and butter, basically. We're starting to turn away people because their dates are overlapping with already booked trips. We got some pretty cool stuff coming up. Like, I'm excited for it. Like, we got some long trips. Like, we got some that are, you know, it's like hour and a half, 2 hours away. So I'm excited. I am excited for those. I am really excited for those. All right, Western Express, if you want to go under the speed limit, that is totally fine. That is the joys of joys of 64. So I don't know if you guys know, but this is Interstate 64 in Virginia, and it is probably the worst, no, second worst highway I regularly drive on. The first being I-4 down in Central Florida. That takes the cake as the absolute worst highway. 64 is a second. You know, knock on wood that we haven't hit any traffic. Usually it's any day that ends in Y, 64 is backed up, and it sucks. to loosen that up. Well, the good thing is I am taking the bus home tonight, so I can loosen that up if I need. And now the sun is in my eyes. Alright, these rider trucks, they are rentals. I hate passing them because they don't know how to drive, usually. But we are getting past them. Because there are certain trucks out there you'll learn that you really don't want to drive next to if you can avoid it, or if you can help it. Number one, U-Haul. Typically the people who drive U-Hauls have never driven a big truck in their life. And oh, does it show. The second one is going to be like your riders and budgets. They also are not well-versed drivers. Killing my speed here, people. Don't be killing my speed. Maybe I spoke too soon about 64. You know, generally it moves, but doing 60 and a 70, so maybe I take back what I said. Ay, ay, ay. I will say the one thing I like about being in a bus, I could see over most of these cars. So I could see a lot of the nonsense going on up ahead. I do not know what's going on here. Come on, people. But hey, it wouldn't be a bus vlog if nothing interesting occurred. Yeah, I see exactly who's doing it. Coming in hot. Yep. Let me tell you, the amount of defensive driving, the sun's coming. The amount of defensive driving that needs to be done. Oh, that's stuck. Okay. I guess we're driving like this. Okay, I'm glad I'm taking the bus home so I can loosen that up. The amount of defensive driving that has to be done where I live, it's ridiculous. I mean, I say that almost unironically because, I mean, you are supposed to be a defensive driver, but the amount of defensive driving that you have to do down here is insane. And I'm saying that in a bus. Like, if I was in a car, like when I drive my car, it's just as bad, if not worse. Okay, I am coming up to who is causing the slowdown. Come on. I would like to get around, so can you go? To get back up to the speed limit. Actually, never mind. I would love to go the speed limit. But I don't think that's in the cards. Never in the cards. There was that person there, but these two also aren't helping. But that's how we roll. Why are you braking? There's no reason for you to brake. People keep marking those speed limit signs as mobile police cameras. They're signs. There are no cameras. I mean, there are cameras, but they're mounted to the back of a pickup truck. What they keep marking as speed cameras are signs, and it drives me crazy every day. When I'm not driving a bus, I'm always hitting not there, not there, not there, because they'll mark the signs as cameras. They're not cameras. The cameras are mounted to the back of a pickup truck. Oh, hello. Can you pick a lane? Oh my goodness. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So I get launched into outer space. See, mobile police camera, they have it marked. It would be over there. It's not over there. That's a sign. Sign is not a camera. See, it would be right over there if it wasn't. That is a sign. That does not take any pictures. That is also not a speed camera. And again, another sign, not a camera. Ay, ay, ay. So, all y'all that like want me to do a really long interstate drive video, this is pretty much going to be it. You know, I'm not a fan of taking the bus on the back roads because the back roads are tight, but they're so much better than dealing with the idiots on the interstate. just that part. That right there, that is a speed camera right there. That pickup truck. I don't know if you caught that, but that is the speed camera. It's not the signs, it's the pickup truck. Oh, finally, we're getting off. And now you want to speed up, because of course you do, now that I'm exiting. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, this is the nice new thing they did. Ugh. Okay, maybe it's not that nice. Oh, that was rough. Out of the way. Finally, some relaxing driving. Ay, ay, ay. I tell you, the interstate drives me insane. It just drives me crazy. someone's building something. Oh my goodness, the amount of new construction going up is crazy. So many new homes here, new homes there. There's a new house near me, oof, that they haven't been able to sell. I mean, they finished building it, oh, I don't know when. Maybe it was like September, August, September. And they have not been able to sell it. The realtor has had open houses every single weekend. They haven't been able to sell it. So, I don't know. I'm not a realtor. Oh, we sure do love our roundabouts. I'm almost home, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, have a good one. Bye.